Hello, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 3, welcome back to my Twitch channel. It feels like it's been forever, it has been forever. It's been an awful long time, and Colin is celebrating his 5-year mod anniversary apparently. Has it been that long for me to not stream? So often. Hey Colin, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Thanks for modding. You're just a nice guy all round. Good evening. Hey Marvis, what's happening? I was going to say that's a face I've not seen in a while, but I have seen you watch your streams as well, so I get to see your face every now and again. But yeah, we're on Gran Turismo 3. I've just clicked my emails and not the game. Hangfire. Should be out there. Hey Crackle, how's it going? Hello everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I've been doing a playthrough of like the arcade mode on here. I don't know where I got to last time. Okay, I got to the Apricot Hill in the normal cars, so normal difficulty. Yeah, I've been doing like a playthrough on the arcade mode. I kind of feel it's a little bit pointless sometimes, but at the same time I have a little bit of fun with it. You get some new cars unlocked as well. I actually should double check GT3 arcade mode unlocks. I was wondering what cars we unlocked last time, so maybe give them a little bit of a try today. Let me see. But yeah, hope we're all doing well. I'm glad you're doing good, Colin. Thank you very much. Filling out a form for approval for changing the springs to my car at the moment. It's a campaign. Okay, that sounds highly delightful for you, Marvis. I'm not doing too bad. Where Group E races on normal. So we got the rough and the TVR speed 6, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll go and use them while we're getting things underway. I've got some forms I should be filling out for work because I've taken the last 7 days off, and I need to do a form to say that I took them off. So well, they know I'm not there, but anyway. So that's a form I've not done yet, which I know I need to do. But we're going to do Apricot Hill here, the race rating version. 2 of the cars that we said we unlocked, they won't be in this section. They'll be in this section. I think we might have driven them last time. I'm just going to double check that. It's been so long since I streamed last that I don't even know what stuff I've got turned on redemption wise and all that stuff. I'm sure Colin will do something. Where are they? How do you do all this again? Your rewards, there we go. I think I've got like a Gran Turismo 3 thing for choosing a car, which I'm not turned on actually. It's nothing incredible, but it's something. Hello. Oh, and a few things. Alright, cool. Oh, I had a breakfast redemption as well. Remember when I used to do breakfast? Hey Pot, how's it going? Welcome along. So yeah, we're gonna go and drive this rough first, the RUF. Basically a Porsche, isn't it? Used to be yeah, that blue. I don't know why I like that kind of baby blue colour. The yellow is quite synonymous with it as well. I think we actually may have driven this car last time I played this game, but looking at my video files on here, God, it's loud. Looking at my video files on here, it said it was December. So I could be wrong, or I could be right. Oh, that was a terrible start. Well, that was an awful start. But thanks, Paul. 40 months, man. That is absolutely incredible. I don't actually have everything set up the way I used to. I'll give Pot a little shout out. Thank you for that, mate. We'll see what. Let's have a watch and see what. Is this even working? Oh, there it is. That's really small.
Bam!
Is it no sign? Is this all?
Jesus Christ! Belt overshot.
I'm moving stuff and it's not even working.
Yeah, I hit the curve. Well, I hit him.
I broke this stuff already. You can hear it. I can't hear it. Why can you hear it and I can't hear it? I'm not even got anything muted. Hangfire. This is what happens when you don't stream for so long. Let's do Pot. Right, give me a shout. Another shout out. Yeah, I can't hear it.
There's one outside there.
And it's not coming through my...
One is
Oh, there it is. It's coming through there.
Dead.
Shout out clips.
Whoa! Fuck!
See, I'm gonna blame the PS controller. I love that.
One more for
started and
6.
something's broken already. At least you can hear it. That's all that matters, I suppose.
That was a crazy shot, by the way.
But then I can guarantee that means that I can't hear anything else. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, it's a good chance if Colin does this usual nonsense, I can't hear it. But yeah, yeah. Thanks for the sub, Pot. I appreciate that. Anyone that's not followed Pot yet, go give him a quick follow. He does a vast amount of games from. I don't know, what do you do, Pot? Rocket League. Was that Counter Strike I've seen? Valorant. He does FIFA with us. He does a handful of other games. He's been playing 007 recently as well. So yeah, you can go and see what he does by just clicking his channel. What you say, Marv? Just testing. Make sure I got absolutely all the details. Yeah, it sounds like it's a hell of a process for you, which is a bit annoying. But I'm saying, Colin, you're probably going to end up playing fucking sound clips, and if I can't hear them, it doesn't really affect me too much. Because I couldn't hear Pot's stream there, Pot's shout out command there when I did it, so I'm not too sure. But yeah. Okay, well, hey Dominic, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I was just editing a Golf with Friends video today, actually. So, you're in that. Well, you don't say much, so you're not going to hear yourself as much, but there's a few shots from all of us in there. It was, Donkey actually won in that one, which is a little bit frustrating. I didn't realise we'd let him win a game. Oh my god. That card just didn't want to stop. And I forget that the sounds in this game are a little bit annoying. I can't turn down the audio for some reason. So maybe when I come to do a full playthrough of this, I will have to figure out a way to turn down the audio for the game. The music, so I can hear the car a little bit better. That'll be a bit annoying. This car's understeering, man. Look at the state of it. Yeah, I'm not too sure, Marvis. It's been a while since I've properly streamed, so I'm pretty positive that the shout thing worked last time, so I don't really know what's going on here. But we're winning this race with this car. I didn't realise that was so much understeer. I don't know if I've been this bad drive understeer. Yeah, it's our game pretty boring, which is a little bit frustrating. So that's why I was kind of in two minds about whether to do it or not. See, I can't hear that blurb either. What is... It's told me that there's a blurb being played, but I can't hear it. Pots, you're saying something to the output. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting... It's the same as I always have it set up. Maybe OBS. Hang on. Why do I have to do that separately for some reason? Right, let me try this one more time. Let me. Right, I'm gonna. Where's we've tried out Pot last night. Tried out Marvis just to test this as well. Oh fucking hell! I think I've done all capitals for Marvis. Oh, it is all capitals anyway. Right, let's try out Marvis and see what if this works for me now. If you've got any clips, Marvis, that would be a good starting point. No, it's not worked. Lobby. There's Marvis, anybody that's not seen him before.
Red Ross!
Why can't I hear any of that? Oh well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Why I can't hear stuff. Yeah. I've fucked Toby. I've absolutely fucked it. Well, I'm not even on the right screen. Fucking hell. I'll have a look after this race, Pop. I'll do this race and then I'll have a quick dive into it. Nothing's changed since last time, other than probably doing an NVIDIA update. But the fact like I can hear the game, I've not really tested many other things. I can hear like YouTube and stuff, anything in a browser works fine. But for some reason these sound clips aren't working, so that's a bit weird. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, hope we're all doing okay. How's it going, Toby? I have fucked it, honestly. As soon as I do one thing for streaming, I fuck it straight away. So I need to go and see that clip of Marvis now because I haven't seen it. I need to see me scared of spiders. To be fair, Marvis is scared of a free right over crest as well, so...
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I heard that!
Fuck you!
I can hear that!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Thanks, Toby. At least you've shown me something works.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
That works, so it must be a plugin of some sort. That one works. Okay.
Check your distance.
That works too. I was watching a video today and that had Gran Turismo in it actually. And it made me realise that we played Gran Turismo a lot online, Toby, Colin. But I never did the single player all that much. I think I did maybe a season or two in it and that was it. I'll go back and be you being in a minute, Marvis, about your Corolla that's falling to pieces. It's almost as bad as my Volvo by the sounds of it. But actually, when I came back from work, everything on my PC had logged out of itself. Like it must have, there was something wiped. Everything, so all my logins had logged out. So there must be something with whatever plugins I use that has logged itself out. Maybe that's possibly the best answer. Or go to advanced settings like Paul said. Do you know what? 3 rights, most 3 corners are fine. The 4s can be a bit weird. And a 2 is always a 1. I don't get it. It's always a 1. No matter what game you play, a 2 always ends up being a fucking 1. Although Beer Rally 4 had some very weird pace notes, which I'm not surprised because Beer Rally 4 was a pretty terrible game. But that had some very strange pace notes. It would tell you like a 5 left to right or a 6 left to right. And they were basically a kink that you wouldn't have ever classed as a corner. So it's like 6 right, then to 1 left. And you're motoring along waiting for the 6 right to appear. And all of a sudden you're at the 1 left. And I'm like, well, that wasn't even a 1 degree of a corner. And they classed it as a 6 or something. It was a bit mental. Right. What was Marvus saying about his Corolla? Okay. So are you going to like the manufacturer to get it done so you got certification for it, Marvus, or what's the crack? Hey donkey, what's happening? Driving Sally. To be fair, it's not far off the right colour, is it? Well, I think this one's a much faster car than Sally, to be fair. Right, we'll go and do the Speed 6 next, because that's the other car that we've unlocked doing this, which is cool. We're going to do Special Stage Route 11. I miss this circuit. I wish it came back more and more and more. Reflex purple. Doesn't look very purple. I always seem to win it like that spice or orange colour when I won this car. I always like the paints that TVR had in some of the games. But that says purple, so we like purple. I've not checked the plugins, which I said I was going to do, but anyway. Yeah, I do need to play Legends at some point, actually. I was, the video I was watching, so it's a guy, I don't know if I've ever sent, I think I've probably sent videos of him before, Fastminer, or Fastminer07 or something he's called on YouTube, so he's in a massive, like, 1 hour and 50-minute documentary style video on Codemasters, and the first part of the video was talking about the grid section of Codemasters and like what happened there. So, but he actually spoke quite highly of Grid Legends, saying like Grid Legends is kind of a return of form in a way, and it's what kind of Grid 2019 should have been. So, yeah, I will need to play it at some point. I'm actually really enjoying playing Driver at the moment. Like, I've just finished playing Driver 2. I've just finished the main story career missions on that, whatever you want to call it. And that was, I actually, do you know what, I loved playing that. That was so fun. It was such a nice return to something old. And like, I like Driver 1, but Driver 2 just, it was like a year difference in development, but it just refined everything. And the game just felt so good for a game from 2000. It was unreal. And I'm now playing Quantum of Solace, which I'm actually quite enjoying as well. That's been quite fun. I remember actually enjoying that when it was out on the PS3. I think I played it online more than I played the single player. I definitely played through the campaign because I did definitely finish it. So yeah. Right, which way is this corner though? Right. This is one of the few times Gran Turismo's taken a circuit, changed it and made it better. Because the game on the PS1, the Gran Turismo 1, was pretty abusive. Nah, on a pace note, the 3s are always quite good, Marvis. I don't know, I always feel like you can take them faster than you think you can as well, which is great. But as a 4, you have to be cautious, whereas a 3, I don't feel like you need to be as cautious because it's what you expect it to be or better. I don't know why. That's how I felt like the Dirt Rally games anyway. Definitely. Oh, crashing Britain. This is the one problem about playing a game on PC. I have to have my chat to the far to the left and it's hard to see it. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fair, Marvis, yeah. Especially if you're the one doing the work, mate. Bloody hell. Yeah, I seen that as well, told me that, like, and I dismissed it as well for us. I didn't really dismiss it, I just thought it was a bit strange for whatever reason. I do feel a bit bad because, okay, that corner went different to what I thought. I think I had fallen out of love with Grid so much back then that I didn't care that Legends came out, and even if it was good I still didn't care because I'd just fallen out of love with it so much. Watching that guy play the games back, 2 seconds. Watching that guy play the games back, he was actually saying how Grid 2 wasn't as bad as people said it was, so I'm maybe inclined to give it a second try, but yeah, Grid 2 let me down so disappointingly compared to the first one. And then I never played Autosport that much single player to really have an opinion on it, but I enjoyed playing multiplayer with you guys. That it was a fun game to play at the time. And then 2019 was such a disappointment that I didn't really want to go and play Legends, so yeah, the good games followed the bad games and I just didn't want to do them. But Grid still holds a high place in my heart, and I plan on doing a stream series of Grid and doing it with a wheel, because I remember you telling me a wheel is quite good. So I'm going to play the PC version of the wheel at some point in the future. I want to finish this GT3 arcade mode, get all this done and ticked off. I don't want to abandon it halfway through, and then I want to finish Gran Turismo 2 as well, and then see what other games are on my list. But Grid's pretty close to it. I think I've played through Grid like 5 times. I love it that much. So I'm not racing to play it for a 6th time, but I am kind of keen to do it on a wheel as well, though, which will be fun. I've got to stop looking at. Wait, yeah, well, I've seen that with Nathan McCain in it and whatnot. One of the things I've seen that there was like the main story mode and then also like a career mode as well, so they were kind of separate. But you're never going to get much of it. It's like Toka Race Driver. The story is just kind of like sort of go beside the racing, and it doesn't really fit in all that well, I heard. But it's a neat feature nonetheless. It was always something that was fun about Toka Race Driver, was the story parts of it. I was actually editing a Toka Race Driver video today as well. I need to catch back up on that. Because now that I've actually finished my Dirt 2, so I don't know if anybody's keeping up with my Dirt 2 series. I've finished that. And I've just got the last couple of videos to go live on YouTube over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and a montage. And then I played Toka Race Driver again to try and get back into it since I shelved it, and I made some progress on it, so I'm kind of happy with that. So I need to go back and make more progress and try and finish that playthrough as well, because that's been shelved for almost 2 years now. I just don't feel like I've had a lot of time recently. Most of my time has just been, gaming wise, it's just been at work playing games. I just haven't played many games at home. And when I do play games at home, I don't care to record or stream them, which means that a lot of the stuff that I do on here just gets put in the back burner. I just don't have the time and patience right now. But I've made a list. I've made a list of a lot of stuff I need to buy game-wise, because I feel like PS3 games are going to go through the roof once all this shit happens with the store closing down next year. So I need to buy a couple of titles, because I want to have them on. I want to have the physical copies of them so I can get the trophies and stuff. Rather than emulating them. But if there's any games I miss out on, I'll just end up emulating them when I come to play them. But yeah, I wanna have the physical stuff for now. I'm definitely a physical over a digital kind of guy, so I want to play this on emulator. I do own this game. I do own the disc. I do have it. I just don't have a way of recording on a PS2, so we're using the emulator for this one. Oh, I've got to stop looking. I've got to stop like turning hard left as I'm looking left. I better not ruin this race now. But obviously hit the pit wall as well. No, we should be fine. Really? That's the kind of shit you see in Need for Speed, Marvis. That's the yeah. Okay, right, that's not going to take off. Sorry, I was just replying to a message there. Oh no, I finished my cup of tea. It's fine. Cup of tea was just the starter. I've got a rum and coke next. Sorted. I thought it'd be appropriate to have my feeder rum, since I'm playing a game that has feeder in it by quite a bit. I really want to drive the Focus for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably the least iconic car there. But I just... look how slammed it is. Fantastic. Fantastic. Although I'm getting... oh, look, we're against the Focus. Look at that. Who would have guessed it? Although I'm getting fucking PTSD from doing like Tahiti and stuff on Gran Turismo 2 recently. Well, the last time I played Gran Turismo 2. Doing the rally stage and having a tough time with it. I've just had a brain fart. Was I using my arrow keys or the joystick on the last races? I don't know. Oh man, my PS1 head is going for the arrow keys and my modern head is going for the joysticks. I've forgotten how to play races. I've forgotten how to play games, man. The fact that I've been playing Driver 2 a lot recently shows I'm just using X square and the arrow keys. Honestly, Driver 2 was such a fun experience again that I can't explain how much joy I had out of that game. There's a few tough missions in it as well. I'll give it its dues. I know Driver 1 has that tough mission at the end, President's Run, but Driver 2 had a fair few rage-inducing missions in it. I'm not good enough to read and drive anymore. I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to pause because I want to keep playing. Let's slowly come out of this corner and wait for your save. That's not bad, the Marvis. The car just running good though in general. I've got massive list of stuff that needs done on mine at the moment, like just to get it to run properly. I kind of want it to survive for, and I say survive, I mean I would just want it to survive for 6 months to a year. Because then I might have a little bit of money again coming back to me after Christmas, so I just need my car to survive a little bit longer before it dies. But I think I've spent more money making my car survive than I have done actually when I bought it in the first place. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned my car doesn't have much life left in it. Yeah, there's... I know it's got its good moments, Toby, but it's never been an icon, has it? Marvis, sorry, Toby's just underneath you. It's just never been like an iconic car though. I do have a soft spot for the road versions of it though. It's just, yeah, Focus. There's always been some cracking little Focuses going around the place. I really want to play, it's also on my list, on my never-ending list, the Columbia Valley 3, 4, 5, and some of the WRC games. There's some good rally cars like that I really want to have a shot at and play these games again and just have a bit of nostalgia with them. That sounds absolutely bliss, Toby. Absolutely bliss. All these people paying 30, 40 quid to get Blackness again, and we're just living our best lives without paying an extra penny. Do you know what? As much as they're ripping people off, I feel for the Black Ops 1 and 2 ports, and the fact they're being super shady with it, like player count numbers, and the fact that it's genuinely just a port with no improvements at all, and they're charging that much money for it. I'm glad that these things are sort of seen the light of day, and maybe the other things have come back again. But yeah, I feel like it's been a nice, right time for PlayStation to kind of gloss over the fact that they're having all this shit thrown in their face for no discs. They're just going about the digital ownership all the wrong way entirely. Marvis. Send me S's, man. I'll read yours after the race, Marvis. There's a guy, I think I sent, he did a documentary to me on YouTube for like the Modern Warfare 3, like the development of it. I think I sent it in the group a while back, but he posted a video on a picture, sorry, on Twitter the other day saying like his PS5 home screen looks like he's back in 2012 because he's got Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, Nathan Drake's Uncharted Collection, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and then there was another game there as well that was kind of like a remake from back in the day, but that's what his PS5 home screen looked like. And it's kind of a sad state of affairs that that's the games people are playing as the old ones. The new games just aren't capturing their attention like they should. Like, I've loved playing the last few games I've played recently. I've actually really enjoyed playing, and none of them are new at all. Finished Dirt 2, played through on YouTube, loved it. Finished Driver 2 in my own time, loved it. Playing Quantum Solars right now, really enjoying it. My game after that is Need for Speed The Run, because I never finished that before, and I'm actually quite looking forward to that again, because I feel like it might... I don't think it got much high praise, but I think I should enjoy it. Oh my word. Got about this all the wrong way. As much as this is the arcade mode, it's also to play Gran Turismo 3, I think. Gran Turismo 3 is my favourite of the GT series as well, so... yeah, all the games I've been playing are kind of old ones. I kind of enjoyed it. Actually, one game I did play recently I didn't enjoy was V-Rally 4, so that was, yeah. But I played it for a lot more than I thought I would. It was a really terrible game, but I was getting some sort of joy out of it. Oh my god, Craig. Look at that. Calculated. I got a little bit sucked in on V-Rally 4 because I was looking at the trophy guides and like ways to get the trophies, but which is kind of pointless because the game doesn't have an online anymore, so I can't get all of them. But I kind of just focused solely on the rally events, and I was getting really bored and fucked off with it because their AI level system doesn't make a blind bit of difference whether you've got it set at 50 or 100. It doesn't matter because it's AI generated. So if you have a good race, it makes them harder automatically, and so on and so forth. If you have a bad race, it reduces them. But so whatever you set it to makes no difference at all. So I was actually getting really annoyed at the rally races. But then I started doing the other disciplines, and I actually kind of started to enjoy it despite how bad the game was. The game was like a solid 5 out of 10, but I was having fun with it because it was just like an arcade game, and it had that little itch that you scratch for arcade stuff. Right, we've got the last event to do here in the normal level, which is especially Route 5, and the reverse layout, which is wet. Gonna go in the B class cars, I think, for just some reason. we're talking about old rally cars. Let's go in a road version of an old rally car, the Celica GT4. So nice bit of kit. Nice bit of kit. Let's go for the silver metallic. Right, what are you saying, Marvis? Open. Basically. It's fine about the springs from the Corolla. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully, changing the suspension will make a whole bit of difference for you. It usually does. I did that in my Suzuki Kizashi when I had it. The car didn't have much power, but it was pretty firm and planted with the new suspension, and it was nice. It looked better too. And then my Golf R that I had, I didn't do anything to it, but it came with lower suspension. It was kind of better sitting on the ground, and it handled really nice. A lot of people I met up had just been, well, as bog standard as they come, and I didn't realise mine had actually had the suspension done on it, and it just sat nicely. It drove nicely. It was just planted to the road. Obviously, four-wheel drive helps as well, but it was really nice when it drove. I really miss that car actually. We were talking about it the other day. My brother, he said 3 or 4 words to me about the Golf R and how much they've reduced the price, and I was immediately convinced to buy one again. Immediately convinced. So Marvis, actually, this is your next car, mate. You're gonna have to go from the Corolla to the Celica. That's the only way forward in my eyes for you, to be honest. It's just what you have to do. That is your next port of call. Also, once the child's old enough, you don't need to worry about car seats and stuff anyway either, so I'm sure you can get these at a decent price. Listen, the spin wasn't planned, I will openly admit it, but it was styled out in the best way possible, that you would never know the difference. Right, so once we complete this, I think we get 2 more cars, pretty sure. It was always cool that they had the wet surfaces. It's just a shame it never did much with it. It's kind of more like a technical demo, wasn't it? Gran Turismo's always had a sort of like technical demo thing in their games, because on Gran Turismo 1, once you completed a large portion of the single player, you got the did they call it lo-fi mode, where they run the game like unlocked 60 FPS or something on the PS1, because they had no other, I think there was no other car from the circuit, and the game ran like smooth and crisp, and they were just kind of showing off what the game's hardware, what the console's hardware could possibly do. Well, that looked pretty cool for the time, to be honest. I don't know how it's coming across the stream for you guys, but I feel like this game hasn't aged too badly when you consider how old it is. It's 20 odd years old now, isn't it? So 2003. It's aged pretty... oh. Or is it 2001 even? Can't remember. I think it's aged pretty well though. It's safe for you to run the game. I'm thinking to run right now, so it just feels like a full circle moment. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, mate, but it's all about the chassis. It's all about the body shape. I'd argue that the Celica was a better looking rally car than the Corolla, although I did have a soft spot for the Corolla, to be fair. When I come to do my next rally playthrough on YouTube, I'll maybe ask you for your opinion on what one to use next, because I did the Escort, Ford Escort, I think it was the Cosworth in Colmaker Rally 1, and then I did the Seat Cordoba in Colmickie Rally 2. Oh my god, the understeer. So I don't know which game is next on my list. Obviously Colmickie Rally 3 is the next one in order, but I don't know if that's the next one on my list. Rally game wise, probably is actually. I've got another game on my list that I am going to play next, and it's I've got it all sussed out. I just haven't got round to recording anything for it yet. I was thinking of doing that tonight, but I might leave it till I come back from work next time. Get a little bit of Toga Race ever done out the way, and then move on to something a little bit new. I always like to buy a model car for like the cars that I'm using in some of my playthroughs, so I need to see if I can track one down. It might be a little bit obscure, or more obscure than some other things. But that is normal mode completed on the GT3 arcade mode, which is nice. Can I oh, I don't know if there's a is there a replay? But is a replay, isn't there? Just to get a screenshot or something. So you can't pause. That's one of the weird things, is you can't actually pause it. Anywho, right. No, I don't care. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe the Corolla's not unique and wonky, and it's just you've got a unique and wonky looking life. I think that's maybe the difference there. Right then, that is that's the normal one done. So we're on to the hard mode now, which is all 5 laps, which is a little bit meh, to be honest, but we're going to go and do them anyway. For finishing the Group F races on normal, you get to unlock the Dodge Viper GTS R Concept and the TVR Server Speed 12, and there's a ending movie B as well, as far as I'm aware. Can we see that? Oh, there is the MB. I don't remember a B one. Let's have a watch of this. Oh, it's the Lenny Kravitz one. That's, you get that at the end of the game, I'm pretty sure, as well. I'm gonna stop playing that, maybe possibly for copyright purposes at the moment. What's ending movie A then? I have watched this, but I don't remember it. Okay. I will maybe watch them another time. I do enjoy it. I remember the ending movie B, though, the Lenny Kravitz one. That resonates like deep with me. It's a core memory from Gran Turismo, as far as I can remember. Anyway, hard level. And we're back to the very, very start of all the circuits now. And are all those cars in the S class? Are they? They are. Wow. I can guarantee you we're going to get put up something ridiculously stupid, which I will not be able to beat in this car, but the Speed 12 we might be able to beat. We might be able to beat something that's a bit ridiculous. All the ridiculous TVR colours as well. Let's go back to the purple. Oh, purple boy. Great colour. Great colours. Yeah, like, well, panels is fine. I think that's pretty beatable. It's never been that fantastic in here. I always thought the purple was funny because it looks dirty at the bottom. But there's going to be Mazda 787B and the Toyota GT1. Oh my god, the wheel spin. I'm still wheel spinning in fourth. Fucking hell. This is maybe not the car of choice. But we'll give it a bash. The 787B is gone. Oh, can we look at this? Can we undercut the panels? Sort of. Oh, getting rear-ended here. The Sheely going in there outside the vertical. Yeah, I might not win this race. Can we wall ride? I remember, oh my god, I remember doing the Super Speedway special event, the single player with the Suzuki Escudo and just wall riding it the whole way. Okay, that's not helping. Yeah, the 206 WRC car is pretty iconic. As much as I'm not a fan of Marcus Grumholm. Can we wall ride it? Could it help us? Can we wall ride our way to victory? Probably not. 787B is just mental. This thing's mental, but in a different way. I think I did, Toby. But I remember them, I'm sure it was not something to do with the name would get confusing for something, for some reason. And that's why they didn't do it. But Gran Turismo's always had some like funny prologue games and concept games, like the Tokyo Geneva Convention, not the convention, the Tokyo Geneva concept for the show and all that. So they've always had some funky stuff. But yeah, always the delay. I thought I'd read somewhere it was about the. Yeah, I think the delay and then calling it 2000 and coming into 2001 would have been confusing. But yeah. Right, even with a little bit of wall riding, we're not getting this. It's on my list. It is on my list. I'll probably take forever to do it, but it's on my list as well. I also want to do that GT4 Spec 2. I've not played that yet. I really want to do that as well. That would be class. Whoa. Yeah, wait a minute, I should just stop this. You don't get any money or anything for finishing like third or second or first. You just get a tick or no tick. Yeah, this is the problem with the S-Class races, is you're always going to get put up against the 787B and the GT1, so unless you're in a fast car as well, they're just screwed. I always find it's better to do the S-Class cars in the easy modes and then the shitty cars in the S mode. But the problem is how long it takes to do these races. This is a 3-minute race. But if you did it in the shitty slow cars, you'd be here for like close to 10 minutes probably. Yeah. And how would you know that, Marvis? Yeah, that would be class, the randomizer. I really want to try it. But everything that guy's done for that is pretty cool as well, to be honest. Do we have a good car in here that we can use? I don't think we do. There's no like out and out fast GT1 style car in here, which is a bit annoying, so I'm going to go knock it down to the A class cars here. I want to use, what can we got? What we got? This one's more like Sally. The donkey that said Sally. This one's more like Sally. Whatever colour she was. She that kind of colour. I just find it funny how all the Japanese cars are 276. I just think it's a hilarious agreement that they did. This thing understeered like fuck last time, but let's go for it again. Let's get it in that awful yellow. Right, let's try and win this one again. Yeah, I've got a list of that I'm working through. The problem with Gran Turismo games is they're so fucking massive that it takes a while to get through them. So like GT2, I actually made a good bit of progress with GT2 last time, to be fair. But then I think the endurance races will be the stumbling block time-wise, so I'll maybe plan them at some point in the future. I'll maybe do like a full 12-hour stream one day and just get like 4 of them whacked out in no time at all. We shall see. But yeah, I want to do all the Gran Turismos. I've done 1, halfway through 2. I really want to do 3. I want to relive 3 again because it's my favourite one. And 4 is the better game, so I really want to do 4 as well. And yeah, like I say, I want to do the Spec 2. I want to play 4 and I want to play the Spec 2 version. And then there's like I say, the concept games. I'd love to play through 5 again. 5 is, I think, you'd probably say the same way as the game that we spent the most time on. I hold 5 in a very high regard just because of the time that it came out and what you could do in that game, and the community aspect of it. So I'd love to play 5 again though as a standalone game and see how it actually feels. I don't think it's that good, but I love 5. 5's got a special place in my heart. Yeah, I went to do the Spec 2 thing at work one day and I didn't have the patience to sit and set it all up because I was on a time crunch, so I just never bothered. So that's escaping me, Marvis. I might have to go back and find it. But it does sound like something that would appear in that for sure. That would be pretty mad to fucking do this Sunday Cup or some bullshit like that, Club and Cup, and you get a Castle Supra. Would it not be in the same in the opposite end of the scale like you do like the 24-hour endurance race? You get a Mini Cooper 1.3. Yeah, I was going to say when you see the long championships and get a Blitz, unless it's the pink one. Pink Yaris special. Remember that our bath you used to get at the start of Gran Turismo 4? Can't even remember what it is. I just know it's in our bath of some sort. Just imagine getting that for doing like the 24 hours from Le Mans. How sick. How sick. Gotta do it for the love of the game. Yeah, 3, 4 and 5, I love them. I think we had a lot of time with 6 as well, mainly just for like the league races and stuff, but I don't know. I loved 5. I don't know what it. I had the spare time. I spent many hours after school and then after college on GT5. Fuck, even doing my part-time job, I had the Yahoo widget running in the background doing the B-Spec races, man, on my work computer. Everything about GT5, I lived and breathed it, man. I think that's why I'm so far behind on all my games, is because GT5 took up like a good 3.5, 4 years of my life. And I never really played much else. It was the right game at the right time, I think. Yeah, I remember, well, even Chaz was doing a Gran Turismo before playthrough on the regular vanilla base game the vanilla game on an emulator like this, and he managed to get wheel support for it, just on the base game, which made it look quite fun. There was an issue with force feedback, and then he fixed that a couple of episodes in. But yeah, the full wheel support sounds class. Right, midfield raceway. I really want to drive the new car, the Viper Concept. This car is like a core memory from Gran Turismo 3 for me as well. Just how long the back of it is, I just didn't understand it as a kid. But I also had one of these as a little. Oops. I also had one of these as a little model Matchbox car, whatever they were, or what's Hot Wheels, whatever it was. So I actually really loved this car back in my younger years. But I guess we're going to be against the 787B again or something, aren't we? Or is this because this is a lower brake horsepower bracket, we get to avoid it? Nice. It's basically a field of GT500 cars, which is happy days for me. But yeah, I really enjoyed this car in Gran Turismo 3 as a child. I drove it an awful lot. I don't know why. We're going to find out if it's any good or not. What does 34-year-old Craig think of this car compared to 12-year-old Craig, or however old I was at the time? Probably 10. Could have been, yeah, about 10. Well, 9 when the game came out. 10, 11, 12 when I was enjoying it. Let's see how 22 years treats this car for me. That was the other cool thing I liked, was when you got a little glimpse of the alloys, because you turned the car so much or you had a slide, you got a little glimpse of the white alloys. I just, you know, just the little things that tickle you as a kid. Yeah, it doesn't handle too bad, I'm just a terrible driver. Nothing's changed in 22 years, to be fair. I did. I think I commented on it. Yeah, I said it was a vibe. It is a fucking vibe. It was actually, I liked it. It was nice. Oh my god. I actually spent most of the trailer trying to see what car was in the lead to see if I'd done if we'd made the right choice. Trying to get a glimpse as to what car was leading the pack on most of the circuits. I never made any progress until figuring that out. Right, I'm dawdling at the back here for some reason. Do you know what? By the visuals, I wouldn't have guessed Penny Racers, I don't think, but the song definitely gave me the vibe of it, and I think the fact that I had seen you say it helped me piece it together easier. I might have taken a little bit longer to figure it out, but yeah. It's I like the concept of it. It's kind of it's got a bit of irony to it in a way as well, considering what Penny Racers was as a game and to what it is that the season 8 is of ISR. It's just such a stark contrast. It made it kind of fitting in a way, in a weird way. Right, come on. I know this car probably isn't fast enough for these guys, but help me out here. Come on, come on, come on. I've got a montage coming soon actually, Toby. I'm relatively happy with it, I think. So I know so when I did the ISR one for the what was the last one we did? So like the supercar, V8 supercar rip-off scene, whatever it's called again, I can't remember. You know what I'm on about though. And I did the Limp Bizkit song, and I know I got the lettering how I wanted it, but I just didn't quite do it in the best possible way. I've done some lettering this one, which I'm only 50% happy with. I'm not happy with that at all, but I just didn't have the time and patience to figure out the right way to do it, and it's only for half a second each time, but it's the one part that personally lets it down a wee bit. But overall, I'm kind of happy with the way it's come together. I was going to share it, I just haven't bothered yet, but I've made it now and it's scheduled, so that's actually, it's probably towards the end of the month because I've got 2 other videos that need to come out before it. But yeah, got a wee Dirt 2 montage coming for the end of the playthrough, so I'm kind of excited about that one. It's kind of fun making it. I actually didn't spend as much time on it as I thought I would, but I just blitzed through it in an afternoon and had a great time doing it. A few things I played about with that I never played about with before that I'm going to definitely play about with in the future. But it was fun. It was fun to do it again. But I'm quite far behind on a lot of YouTube videos at the moment for watching, because of the World Cup. The World Cup is what's at fault here, because I've not been able to watch a lot of the games just because of the time that they're on. So I'm watching the highlights of them. And then obviously being stuck down in hospital for 7 days. I'm quite far behind on a lot of videos. And then when I do watch videos, I'm trying to watch the World Cup highlights first, so I can stay up to date with what's happening in the World Cup. So I'm really far behind on a lot of my YouTube videos that I usually watch. So it took me a couple of days to watch the ISR stuff as well. Right, we finally made it to the lead though. We've got a couple of Supras that are chasing us down here. I am enjoying this car. I think in the single player with a little bit of tuning and stuff, it's going to be an absolute demon again. I don't know, I just like it. I know it just looks like a toy car in this game, and it's great. It's such a nice design at the front. I do like Vipers. They're not high up on my list of cars, but I just love this concept. There's just something about this concept that I really enjoy. I think it's the complete opposite of what a Viper is, but I just like it. It does hold a soft spot for me. I think the back of it, I remember this because I've been playing Gran Turismo 2 recently, but if anybody else remembers the Shelby, is it the GT1? Or the Shelby 1, whatever it's called in Gran Turismo 2. The back of this car, it makes me think of that a little bit as well. It's got kind of the same shape to the back of it. So I think the nice front of the Viper there, and then the back looking like the Shelby, just sits well with me. I like it. Oh, damn, okay. So anything I see is just smoke and mirrors, it's not real space. Oh, nice. That looked cool, You'll have to send me a picture, Marvis. Some original alloys are pretty class, to be honest with you. Right, well that was hard fought, that victory. That's what he gets, he's nearly revealed it. Yeah, good idea. Is there much transfers happening? Is it just the sim staff one, or is there a few other things? Or is Zach abandoning me without telling me he's abandoning me? Right, Marvis, you mentioned it. Oh, well, that's the Corolla now. Fuck your Corolla. You mentioned the 206 earlier, so let's go and jump in the 206. I'll do Corolla next. Next time there's a rally race, we'll do the Corolla, okay? Okay, thanks, man. I will have a look after this one. Oh yeah, the SVT Cobra. Yeah, that was nice. What's the one in? I don't know if it's the first car I got in the crew. I don't know, Toby, if you remember. It's the Mustang. Is it a Mach 1? I like that. I just had such a soft spot for that as well. Maybe because it was my first car in the crew, and I quite enjoyed the crew at the time. Right. Don't tell me these rally races are going to be hard. Marcus Grönholm versus Tommy Mäkinen. We have dead heat up the hill here. Gaming has a lot to blame for car nostalgia, doesn't it? Like the PT Cruiser. I've got such a soft spot for the PT Cruiser, that's all because of Gran Turismo and its ridiculousness. Oh man. Like I had in Gran Turismo 3 actually, on my original save all those years ago, I had bought a used blue Peugeot 206, and I want to say it was like a sporty one, thanks to you know. Actually, since you've done that, Toby, thanks for 11 months. Why am I sat watching adverts slow-mo? Why are you sat watching adverts? Let's give Toby a shout. Anybody that's not followed him, he doesn't really stream much anyway, to be fair. But oh, fuck off! Why is it not letting me? Anybody that's not followed Toby yet, go give him a follow. I can't hear this, and he doesn't stream much anymore, but he does do YouTube stuff, so go and check him out. I don't even know what game this is.
Oh, Destiny, I got pushed off the edge! No!
I'm just trying to be off and tell me I'm wrong.
No way!
I can't even hear it. Yeah. Anybody that's not
man, the plays by Luke Skywalker.
Give him a follow and stick your YouTube in the chat, Toby. Let people see the YouTube, and they can watch our AIC stuff. Okay, fair dues. Same staff's the catalyst. Don't know when the next rally race is, Marvis, but we'll use the Corolla. I think I used the Corolla last time. I'm pretty sure you watched me last time I did this. Yeah, why are you sat watching ads? Surely you got a Prime sub? Yeah, use your Prime sub. It's free after all, isn't it? Yeah, anybody that's not followed Toby, give him a follow. I know he doesn't stream much ever, but give him a follow regardless. So if he does stream in the future, you're the first one there. But he's much the same as me. Oh my god, a lot of racing game content, but he'll probably have a bit more diversity as well. That was Destiny, wasn't it? So have Destinies there, and maybe CODs and some other stuff. And Penny, I think he'll have to do a Penny Racers or some sort of road trip adventure again. We need something like that again, like a marathon stream at some point when you get time and patience. But no, I'm going to branch out. I've got a couple more games planned I want to do. I want to go and play like all the old CODs again, like starting from like Call of Duty Classic that did it in PS3, and then COD 1, COD 2, etc. I want to go through them all. I don't think I ever played, what's the last campaign I did? Maybe Black Ops 2? I don't think I've done a full COD campaign since Black Ops 2. So I've missed the likes like World at War and all that. I never did Infinite Warfare and Ghosts and all that, Advanced Warfare, whatever it's called. I never did those playthroughs. In my defence, I did do the Modern Warfare reboots. I've played all of them, and then the remaster ones as well. I have done them, but no, I've not done a lot of other ones. So I do want to play the CODs. That's on my list. I've got Battlefield Bad Companies on my list of games to play through again. So they're there, and obviously the Telltale Walking Dead series. Oh my god. I played the first season of that, so I've got the other seasons to do as well. So we've both gone wide. So I do have a little bit of variety coming, but most of it's going to be racing stuff anyway. It's all going to be old clips, Toby. You haven't streamed for like 7 years. It's all going to be old clips. Oh my god, I've lost my focus there. Well, that'll be good, yeah, it'll be good to get back into it again. I've been trying to do it more regularly, but every time I've come to sit down and stream like 7 or 8 times over the last 2 months, and when I come to do it, I'm like, I just can't be fucked. And then I end up just playing my single player game that I've been playing at the time, or a little bit of editing, or hell let loose. Sitting down and doing this, I just not have the motivation for it, so I want to get back into it again because I really enjoyed playing Gran Turismo 2 last time I was in the streaming zone, so I kind of really want to go back and do that, and I'm enjoying this again. You guys have showed up in your numbers straight away, which I wasn't expecting, so it's nice to talk to people again. I know we all talk on a regular basis anyway, but this is just nice in a different way. Oh man, I like this track GT3 in Gran Turismo 2, it's a fucking killer. Absolute killer, man. Yeah, I think I've seen you do some of our road trip one, and then I never actually know if you finished it or not. Like, Spen wanted me to do a playthrough of Driver, which I did in my spare time. I wasn't going to do that on stream or YouTube. I just did it in my spare time. I uploaded a clip of Driver onto TikTok, and he commented and said, playthrough. I was like, nah. Nah. I did it in my own time, but nah. Kind of doing like, not clickbait, but I'm doing like nostalgia clickbait on my TikTok right now, so just doing random shit. Clickbait, the shorts and TikTok is just like just nostalgia driven, to be honest with you, is what I'm doing. So I don't really have gaming clips that I'd share like other folk, like from gaming sessions and stuff, so I'm just doing nostalgia journeys. Oh man, that felt a lot harder fought than I thought it would be. Clip was that? Is that the one where he crashes? He like headbutts a light on the ground. Oh yeah.
Quick chicane. Oh, go on, son.
Go on, son!
That tickles me every single time.
To be fair, that's just shitty luck.
You can tell in his voice, he is so raging. That is amazing. that tickles me every single time. Yeah. Yeah. You can just when the words "to be fair" come out, you just know he's raging. Oh, look at this Marvis or Valley race straight away next. God damn it. And I had a Toyota Corolla as the car of choice on the screen as well. Let's go for it. What was it? Diddy Oriel, Carlos Sainz. Who else was in it that was famous? That's all I can remember. Actually, do you know what, Toby? Watching that old trailer I had for my channel, I forgot how much time he spent on Grand Theft Auto. I really forgot how much time he spent on that game. So much random nonsense happening. Against that Evo again, man. Is that the only car that they give you as an enemy? Yeah. I'm trying to remember, see when we did, obviously we must play Grid Sport when I was at my own flat because I recorded it, but I remember playing a lot of Grid Sport because I went home to my parents' home ill. Like ill, and I just sat on the couch for like 7 days vegetating and playing Grid Sport. Actually waiting for you guys to finish like school and work and college or whatever everybody was doing back at the time. But yeah, no, we must have played it more after that, but that was a period where I remember I was ill for a while, and I just sat thinking about sport. I think that's when I did most of my single player stuff on that game, was when I was ill waiting for you guys to come home, so that we played it online. And then when I got back home, that's when we started recording stuff, so that was fun. But yeah, between Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo 5 and 6, and GTA, I know we did a lot of Project Cars and stuff as well, but it just didn't seem as consistently good as those 4 other games. But did he? That doesn't surprise me, to be fair. Yeah, it's a beauty of a car, Marvis, but it's not doing me any good right now. I can't see a goddamn thing because of this evil. I am trying hard as well. Although I made a hash in the last corner. Yay, Craig, how's it going, man? I know, I forget how late to the series some people were. I think, Toby, you were the same, right? You never played the first 2. I've been here from the start and I just love all of it. Come on, Corolla, just do something for me. Oh, there's a fucking fence there. Marvis, this is all your fault, man. Yeah, Project Cars was mostly league racing. I went back and played it more myself. Like I say recently, in the last couple of years, to finish it. I don't know if I platinumed it or not, but yeah, Project Cars was mostly online. I never did 3. I never did Project Cars 3. I think that was pretty good either, wasn't it, to be fair? Right, I just need to find somewhere where I'm slightly quicker than this Evo and pounce, but I just can't get near it. I'm blaming the car, man. Slingshot through there, but it's just not enough to get close to him. Yeah, Project Cars was more sweat. Like when we did that AOR league, I was sweating my depth, man. I never gelled that much with Project Cars anyway. The cars I preferred the most were like the Genetas and the touring cars. I never gelled with much else in that game. But yeah, I was sweating my depth in a lot of the. Well, when we did other leagues, when we did our own, it was satisfying our friend group. We just had fun with it more than we sweated. But yeah, I struggled a lot in the AOR one. It probably didn't help that I picked like the most underpowered car in the Aston Martin. I didn't pick any meta car. I went with heart overhead. But dude, down from here. I know it's only lap 3, but let's get him. Pretty good around the last corner. I take such a shootly tight line and then I have to double apex it. Right, that was a good lap. Oh my word. I need to. Alright, actually, I need to concentrate and win this. I don't want to do this again. I'll catch up with chat in a second. I just don't want to have to do this twice. As much as I like these rally races, they're just against one car. It's just 1v1 for 5 laps. Just there. Goddamn fence. Do my worst driving possible trying to defend against this guy. Come on. Right, I'm good into this complex, but I'm bad coming out of it. That's pretty good. He went wide with the looks of it. Just do that again. I'm taking like 3 bites in this goddamn corner. Phew. Marvis, you're off the hook. You're off the hook, mate. You're off the hook. Yeah. There was a lot of good games in PS1, but PS2 was just like prime, honestly. That's where everything kind of came to life. Yeah, I like the Toka games. I don't think they hold up very well today. They're actually on my list of games to play, to record and do a championship and stuff on. I don't think they hold up that well today. But there's the 2 Toka tuning cars, and then there's a Toka World Tour game I had as well. I really enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure I've got there was like a Le Mans style game as well. I've got a lot of games. Actually, I don't have as many. I've got a lot of PS1 games sitting over there, but not as many as I maybe once had. But yeah, PS2 is kind of when it all definitely came to fruition, and it was all of the best games. I have a hankering to drive an old Skyline. I don't know why, I just do. That red pearl is weirdly nice. Let's go for that. Oh, 2 seconds. Children update. Sorry, yeah, just replying. Child's sleeping-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Super Shop was he was insane, man. He was absolutely mental. Oh, did he? I remember that, the name Blue Rat, yeah. He was kind of at the back-ish, or midfield to back for a while. I wouldn't say it was interesting where it was unnecessarily sweating having to win that race. Although I've picked an underpowered, well, it's 276 big horsepower, but I want to say I've picked an underpowered car here. Although everything else is JDM as well, so they're all technically the same. So I have 3000 GT up there. I have a soft spot for them as well. R34 is, I prefer an R34, but I don't know, I wanted to drive this for some reason. I think this is because my grandma had one of these as an early car. It's an R33 up ahead as well. They're nice. Oh, they're all nice, to be fair. Honestly, all of the Skylines are just lovely. Yeah, dirt or Gran Turismo. I like the dirt games. Man, I was just saying to everyone earlier in chat, Craig, that I finished my Dirt 2 playthrough on YouTube. I've just got the last 2 or 3 videos to upload and schedule, and a montage to come as well. I feel a bit empty that I finished. I think that's probably part of my problem recently, is that I'm feeling so empty that I finished my Dirt 2 playthrough. I've got other stuff to move on to, I just haven't moved on to it yet. I love that game so much. I'm watching a video today of somebody talking about the old Grid games. I miss Grid 1 so much playing that game. It's just, Grid and Dirt 2 are just up there. Top 5 games of all time for me. They're just, so as much as I love Gran Turismo 3 as well, they may even pip Gran Turismo 3. They've just got so much character about them. I rate them very, very highly indeed. And yeah, finishing Dirt 2, I don't know, it's just like seeing a child heading off, leaving the house, man. I just feel empty now. Well, I'm pretty sure when the children leave the house, they'll be delighted. Okay. I was going to say oh my god, no, I've done that one wrong. I was about to say I don't own. I do own. Well, there's a caveat there. I've never owned a Lego game, and I've never played Lego games properly. I actually own the Lego Indiana Jones, maybe the second one. because I bought it in a charity shop and I bought something else and I just seen it and I was like, oh, I'll add that to my collection and play it in 10 years time. One of my friends had I'm pretty sure they had like a Lego Star Wars years ago. I played that, but I've never owned or played Lego games, to be honest. I was never much of a Lego person either, to be fair, although I do have 1.5 Lego cars behind me because it fell off the shelf and broke in half. No, there's something I'd maybe like to give a bash as well at some point, and if that's a niche game recommendation, I will certainly take it. Definitely get it on an emulator if there's no physical copies lying about. Looney Tunes. I don't know if I ever played any of the Looney Tune games, Craig, but I have a vague memory of Wacky Racers. I had that as a game, and it was so much fun. I remember it, loving it. It was on my Amazon wish list, but it's really hard to find a copy, I'm pretty sure. And I haven't been able to find a decent emulation of it yet either, or one that works for me, so it's on my radar. I put it on a document of games that I need to download. I should have found a good copy of it, but Wacky Racers was a game on the PS2 that I had a lot of fun playing. So I wonder if it's made by the same developers or studios. Oh my god. But there's a lot of niche racing games on the PS2 which are a lot of fun actually. Total Immersion Racing, I don't know if anybody ever played that. That was actually one of Stuart's favourite games. It was one of the rare racing games he enjoyed playing a lot. That had quite an interesting concept to it. Is that where Christopher Pearson came from? I did not remember that, Toby. I thought he was something to do with the F1 stuff that you ran. I didn't realise he was from AOR. I did not know that, or if I did know that, I didn't remember that. Or is he from the F1? Have you just put those two names together and I'm making up a story in my head? Is he definitely from the F1 games, the F1 races that you did? Right, I'm making a hash of this, man. But do you know what though? Coming up against people on iRacing, like racing against Ash Sutton, for fuck's sakes, in the Kias, he is just another level. Like Wojciech Savidovic and all that. That's the guy in the video you sent me, Toby, that I recognise. They're just an entirely different level, man. There was a guy in Chaz's Formula 1 racing that he did. I think it was like the little Renault Mazda, whatever the Mazda things in iRacing is. He had a guy in that called Cam Dance, and he just won pretty much everything. He was insanely quick in those cars. Start at the back, races through. It was just insane. There's a few people in the BSR, I couldn't remember, the BSR Kia stuff in iRacing that were just insane, man. They came up behind you, you just knew you were in. I was going to say you'd be in for a tough time. You weren't in for a tough time. They just passed you and left you for dust. There was no fighting them. I tried to break Ash Sutton once and I seen the gravel trap and he made the corner. So yeah, just didn't happen for me. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the abandonware websites, but some of them are trying to find like a good copy or one that works. Like the guy that I sent you on Twitter before did all the Need for Speeds and stuff. He had a game. He did the Total Race Driver, and there was just an issue with the save file. There's just certain games. There's just some things when you get abandonware. I have issues with them, so I need to figure them out. But yeah, I think a lot of abandonware websites are going to be filling up quite a lot over the next year or so with all this talk online about digital ownership and whatnot. I think there's even a post about PS5 emulators getting a lot of work put into them at the moment, just to preserve games. Like you can't buy half the Codemasters games anymore. They're delisted everywhere. The only way you can get them is by pirating them or abandonware. You just can't buy them online anymore. You just can't buy them anywhere. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I thought that's where Christoph was from. My God, so this guy just... I'm gonna have to cut this last corner to make sure I win this race. Come on, come on. Old Skyline versus less older Skyline. I didn't even change the gears there. Oh, I think I made a hash of this. That was terrible out there. Oh God, I'm miles back, man. I'm so far back. I didn't realize I was that far back. Ugh. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. That last lap was terrible. That was almost a second slower than my best lap, and I cut the corner. That was shocking. Absolutely shocking. Oh God. I'm absolutely sweating sitting here, man. Norfolk Blue at all. It rings a bell like they're saying it. Okay. 8th overall. Okay, nice. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Yeah. A lot of games do go up quite a bit in price, Craig, as well. I think that Wacky Racers one has gone up quite a bit in price too. That's why I was thinking about it. Right, I have to do that race again. Right, give me a faster car. Let's just make this dead certain. Camaro SS has a lot of power, but it's quite a heavy weapon. I think this is arguably the fastest car we have there, isn't it? The RGT. Let's go in the Corvette. Let's go in the Corvette. It used to be an orange colour for it, which I really liked. Let's go in the yellow though. We'll probably stick with the A-Class quite a bit because the A-Class is probably like the middle of the road where you get fast cars. Oh, it's a zone down there, for fuck's sakes. No worries, Marvis. That's mad, Toby, by the way. I only just reread what you said. Oh my word. 8th overall and won 12.5 grand, that's mad. Yeah, the A-Class cars are probably the best middle of the road for this. They're quick enough, they don't take as long as the slower cars, but they're not quite as fast as the fast cars that you then get stuck with something insanely impossible to beat. Although I might try the S-Class cars next, just to see what cars you get put up against in what races. Because even in this class of car, you still get, like, the Zonda's quick. Like, this Corvette's quick, but that Zonda's quick. As long as the Zonda's not like the Mazda 787B equivalent of this classic car, would be fine. Although that rough is far right in front, you can pick that as well. Yeah, I've not really kept much with iRacing Toby to know where the guys I used to race against, what they've gone on to racing. I've just seen that Sabidovich's name in the game. The trailer that you sent was quite funny. Seeing his name reappear. I couldn't find a picture of the setup that he used to have to send it to you. I couldn't find it anywhere. I found his YouTube channel on Instagram and stuff. I couldn't find a picture of what I remembered it being. It was just mental. It doesn't look as mad anymore, but just maybe just calmed it down a little bit. Hey, Smoke, how's it going, man? Thanks for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. What were you playing? Let's give me a shout. My shouts are working, but I can't hear them. I can just see them. So, and you weren't playing Gran Turismo. Were you playing? Oh no, I have no idea what it says. What the fuck? Did I even shout you out properly? Did that work? Maybe it hasn't worked. I don't know. Everything's breaking for me today, man. Nothing's working properly. Did I not do it? Did it not work?
Is it me?
Well, that's working now. I can't hear it, but there it is. There it is. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Smoke. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well today, man. Mr. Smoke. Anime Nerd. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hey, Brentley. What's cracking? I I don't know why it said. I'm sure it was fixed before because I shouted at Toby and I said he was playing Grid, and I shouted at you and it says you're playing Gran Turismo. So I have no idea.
Check your distance.
Check your
Shoot with French fuck.
distance. Shoot with French. Oh, and it says it's. Oh, I have no idea what's going on here. Oh my god. Yeah, Craig, you can hear it, but I can't hear it. I heard the alert for the raid, but I can't hear the fucking Twitch clip thing that shows. So yeah, I don't know. We was doing good smoke. Sorry, ads in a minute for anybody that's not subscribed. Sorry, fucking Twitch. No, we was doing good smoke. She is yesterday and today. Well, I didn't see it at all yesterday. We went to visit my brother and his girlfriend. They had a baby earlier on in the week, so we went to visit them. But when he came home last night, she hadn't gone to bed, and she's the happiest little soul in the world. Man, you would have never expected she had brain surgery a week ago. And then today she's just been like good form. For the last 48 hours she's been in great form, like laughing and chuckling at everything. I don't get where this happiness has come from. She's happy anyway, but this is just insane levels of happiness. Like, her mum's not feeling too good today. She's been in bed ill, and it's just been me and her all day. So she's just been following me around doing stuff. I've had her in like she just sits at me staring and laughing and smiling. So I don't know where all this happiness is coming from, but I'm absolutely loving it. She's just so happy, and yeah, you could never tell she was having surgery 7 days ago or 8 days ago now. But yeah, no, she's doing well, man. Thanks for asking. She's doing super well. She still gets a bit sore. She's not kind of rolling like she had been before she had her surgery, so we're hoping that comes back and she starts rolling again. But yeah, it's all good. For some reason, hang on fire, the raid thing is just annoying me. 2 seconds. It's showing up in there. Thanks, Smoke. Yeah, she is a tough wee cookie, man. She is a super tough cookie. But she's still sleeping a lot. This is one of the things that, so before she went to hospital, like a lot of sleep and being quite lethargic was this was one of the things to look out for. She had napped for over 3 hours this afternoon, man. She's never napped for 3 hours in her life combined to this point, so I don't know where that came from. So we're keeping an eye on her again, just in case something else isn't working in her head. But I didn't know what to do with myself this afternoon. I was waiting. I spent 2 hours waiting for her to wake up, so I just wasted my afternoon doing nothing apart from waiting for the baby to wake up. I didn't wake up, so yeah. There's a few things I need to fix and change in my stream smoke. I just haven't got around to doing it, and some stuff wasn't working today when I started. I think that's more on my end with some sound stuff. So when I got home from work last week or 2 weeks ago, oh my god, I almost hit the wall. Everything had logged out, which is like literally everything. So I think some of my plugins that I must use or whatever I'm logged out of, so I need to log back in to have them working properly. So I think that's definitely on my side of things. But yeah, she's doing well, guys. Thanks so much for asking. The everyone's doing grand, and the fundraiser, I know some of you have donated, so I massively appreciate that as well. But the fundraiser is just, we set the target at £200 thinking we were being cheeky asking people for that much money, and it's up at two and a half grand. It's just, people's generosity has been absolutely mind-blowing, and we can't thank them enough. But yeah, a lot of equipment and stuff that she's going to have all of her life is ridiculously expensive, so it's going to make every little helps, and it's all going to make a massive difference to her. So it is hugely appreciated. Every little helps, and I'm getting out and about from the house doing stuff to help. Right, I'm cutting corners because I don't care. Yeah, Brentley, blaming Pot is the best thing to do, man. That's what I do in most things in life. Even people I don't know him, I blame him, and they just accept it. Right, this Zonda is proving to be a pain in my hole. Oh my god, in the way. I go away on Tuesday morning, so sorry. I was meant to be away last week, but I took an extra week off work just because her recovery in hospital wasn't going that fantastically, so we were worried about how tough it would be at home. So I stayed off for an extra 7 days, but I'll leave on Tuesday. I'm going to go back down to my brother's hospital in Edinburgh with his wife and me one, so I'm going to go visit them. They'll hopefully get home in the next couple of days, but I'm going to go visit them on Tuesday on my way to work. and then but I'm only away for 7 days, and I'm off for 3 weeks after that. So yeah. Why are you asking? What are you thinking? My work isn't even, my boat's not even in service when I go back, so I'll be stuck at a place on the mainland. So if anything ever happens, I can actually just get off as well, which is nice. So it's all kind of worked out quite nicely for me, which is pretty good. Yeah, man. No, anything is appreciated. People have been massively generous from small amounts of money to large amounts of money. It's more than we could have ever asked for. Every little helps, and it's all going towards stuff for her. We're actually looking at we're not overly happy with her physio, like how her physio's sessions are going at the moment. So we're gonna have a look to see if we can get a couple of private physio sessions for her to see if that helps. But she's making amazing progress, but she's not making as much progress as she probably could with the right kind of help and guidance. So we're doing it for us more than her, because if people can teach us stuff to do, we can do it. Rebecca's at home all the time with her, so anything we can do, she can do with her. So we might put some money towards that. Private physios aren't cheap either, so every little helps towards those kind of things and stuff that we wouldn't be able to do by ourselves. So yeah, it's any little bit can help towards that. And we're going to get her a buggy as well. That's more suited to kids with disabilities, and that'll do her up to like 12 years old if she needs it that long. Hopefully she doesn't, but those things aren't cheap either. I think it costs more than my fucking car. But that actually says more about my car being cheap. So yeah, that's that. Paul listens when he wants to, huh? Isn't that right, Brentley? Oh yeah. Oh, it's not even really broken smoke, it's just me being an idiot. There's stuff I want to add though, but oh my god. I was going to add actually charity stuff to this thing before I started today, but I just never bothered. And I might have run. Yeah, if I've got like, one day when I need to sit down and fix stuff, I'll give you a shout, see if you're about as well. Oh, there's so much stuff I could do to make this themes a little bit better, more entertaining and stuff, but at the same time I'm a boring old fart that just wants to sit and do playthroughs. Speaking of which though, we've been streaming for like an hour and a half and I've not saved the game yet, and this is a game where you have to save because it doesn't fucking autosave. Let's just go all the way back to 2001 and save on a memory card. Tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow actually. I think if you add loads of stuff, Brentley, having so many things that work outweighs all the stuff that doesn't work. Apart from when it crashes your chaos stream. Fish. I'm not adding fish, I'm not that shit. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll give you a shout if I'm wanting to sort stuff out. Smoke, I appreciate that. I don't know what I want to do anymore, so we'll figure it out. Right, so we've completed all of the races in the A section. So as far as I'm aware, the A section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So trial mountain is the last in A, and then midfield race goes on to B. So for finishing all the races in A on hard mode, we unlock the Nissan Sea West Rezo Silvia, which is an S-Class car, and we're probably going to get absolutely trounced here if we drive it. But let's go. Oh, where is it? Did we not unlock it? Is it an A-Class car? Nah, it can't be an A-Class car. Wait, what? 2 seconds. Have I not finished? Have I not won a race? Ah, I lied to you. There's 6 races. Midfield is the last one. There's 5 races there. Okay, my bad. What? 6 races, 6 races, 6 races, 6 races. 5. Okay. We haven't unlocked the Sylvia, my bad. I could probably do it if I tried hard enough, Smoke. I'm also a lazy bastard sometimes. Right, I'm gonna try an S-Class car again. And hope that it'll get put against the fucking GT car. Let's try the Denso Sword Supra. Let's give this car a bash. Let's 20 like that. What the fuck? Right, midfield raceway reverse. Right, just please, for the love of God, don't put me up against that GT1 car. We're not, that's good. That is good. No worries, man. You have a good sleep. I really should be going there as well, but I'm actually quite enjoying this. I was only going to do this like an hour and then go and record something, but I might just do this for like 2 and a bit hours. But I appreciate the raid smoke, thank you very much. Glad you had a good stream as well. Hope to see you more in the future. I know I need to jump on more. I kind of gutted I missed the game on Saturday with you guys, but I was pretty preoccupied last weekend. Okay, well, if I get a good bunch of cars to be against while racing in this car, this might be the way forward for the rest of this. Just race GT500 cars all day. I charge, got out. Iggy Pop just appears in the most random places, doesn't he? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. T-Kanji, hello, welcome along. That's what I was thinking. I was just, in the last race, in my head I was wondering. I've played the game enough to know that, but oh my god. I've played the game enough to know that, but I also just don't think sometimes. Just be a dozy boy. But yeah. Because I always find that picking the slowest cars on the hardest races is the easiest way to win. And picking the fastest cars on the slowest races was the quickest way to win. But yeah, the slow cars from a 5-lap race is just tediously boring. So yeah, I think this might be the way forward for the rest of this, because I want to finish doing all these arcade mode races. They're pretty pointless and aimless. I don't know why I'm doing them. I'm just having fun with playing Gran Turismo 3. But I think doing these cars is probably the best way to complete it in a relatively quick amount of time. I think the rally races are going to be the sticking point now, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't care. I'm having fun with them. I'm just playing this for the crack. Yeah, it does. Honestly, this handles like an absolute dream. And I did a race a couple of races ago. A couple of races ago, I did the Viper concept, and that was actually quite good fun. And that was good to reminisce with that car as well. So that was nice. Although it was quite hard to beat the Supras, in fairness, they were pretty rapid. They were far ahead. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I was gonna, in my mind, I was gonna do all of the arcade modes that Gran Turismo offers for all the different games, because they are semi-different. I know Gran Turismo 1 is vastly different. The arcade mode in GT1 is a lot more. I can't remember what the difference is now. I think they handle a bit better. They're faster. The game is just a bit more wild in the main GT mode. But yeah, I was going to play them all, but I might not. I don't know. I can't remember that now. I just like doing the GT modes. I'm having a great time on Gran Turismo 2 recently, so for some reason on my GT2 playthrough that I'm doing at the moment, I just had like a period where every single car I had was a wagon. It was fantastic. I don't think I've ever played the game that much before that. I was just driving wagons for days, but I was loving it. It's great fun. But playing it after seeing my friend Chaz play it, it was quite funny in the different ways we approach it and the different cars we have. But I was actually quite good to play after he played it, because there was a few sticky points that he had that I was able to kind of think about before I got to them. But yep, I need to get back on Gran Turismo 2 again at some point. Maybe tomorrow night. See how my day goes, my evening goes. Oh, is it? Okay. I have the years and years ago I played the Tokyo Geneva one, but I just don't have any memories of it other than knowing I owned it and played it. So it'll be quite interesting to play that again and figure it out and see what it's all about again. There's a few Gran Turismo games I need to try. what was that sort of really the wagons. it was and wasn't a personal choice. I have since becoming an adult and owning cars and being able to drive compared to when I was younger. I will admit I do like my wagons. I do like them. I liked them even before I became a dad. Okay, it's not even a dad thing. But it just happened. I swear to God, it just happened. I had to buy one for an event, and then I just kept having them. I think I bought one and one before, so I can't help it, man. If the game gives me a wagon, I'm going to use it. Especially if that wagon's on this Stagia or Stagia, whatever way you pronounce it. I do like my wagons. I'm just disappointed no modern game has a Golfari state. There's not many games that have cars I actually own in real life, or have owned in real life. In fairness, my first two cars weren't anything fantastic. It was a Renault Clio and a Ford Focus, so they're in the game in some guise, but my Suzuki Kizashi and my Golfari state never appeared in any games, so that was a little bit disappointing. I need to change my batteries on my headset on fire. Just don't put it in upside down this time. Right, there we go. Battery changed. Nothing worse than when you're doing a sim race and you can hear the battery dying in your ear. And you're not due to pit for another hour. Listen, Brentley, don't come at me with my wagons though. You know I like my wagons. Right. Now we should win the Nissan Silvia. And we're on the Smoky Mountains, so I can't even use it. Right, we had a tough time against this Evo the last couple of times, so let's go in this Evo and see if we can have a better time driving this car as we did being against this car. I think you've been in this chat a few times before, T, haven't you? Or Kanji, I don't know which way you want to be to say your name. I do recognise your name actually. But then I've not streamed much either, to be fair, so I'm not the best when it comes to doing this anymore, or ever. Alright, so we got the, oh my word, it's at the wall. Is that the prototype one? Yeah, it is. It's just something about that car, it's not a car to like, but I do like it, I just don't know why. I think it's weird to admit that you like that car, but I like that car. It's like a guilty pleasure, isn't it? Everybody likes it, but they don't admit they like it. This is the first game that I remember seeing this Evo, like the Evo 7, Evo 8, or even, do they have an Evo 9 in here? Or is that a later one, but Evo 7 and Evo 8 anyway. And I just like back of them, I really like the back of this car. It's the first game I never come across them, or the first time I never come across them. And yeah, I really like the back of this car, it's lovely. And then a boy back home where I'm from, I think he actually owned one, it's a lovely piece of kit. Lovely, lovely piece of kit. Oh, that's a bit aggressive into there. Made it work though. God damn. I do like the soundtracks in Cockpit, so I've got some good tunes. Oh, you can tell Marva's back. There's an essay in the chat. Sorry, Marvis. No, actually, I'm not sorry. You give me abuse in your streams, I'm giving you abuse in mine. Although I give you abuse in your streams too, to be fair. I don't want to know why your shower took longer than you anticipated. That's a very personal thing. your fault for having cats, to be fair, mate. They're Satan and fur. Although this dude here isn't any better, man. Stinks and he's got a dodgy leg. Well, he's looking pretty comatose at the moment. Listen, Marvis, I brighten up your streams for you. I make you chuckle. and make you lose concentration. Well, the few times I'm there, I think I've missed the last 2 times you've streamed, to be fair though. I've seen you go live, I've just not been in that position to sit and watch. I have my notifications turned on, don't you worry though. I know exactly when you're sitting that little above the ears of that computer. Actually, I was quite enjoying playing V-Rally and watching your streams because it made me realise how terrible V-Rally is, that I don't need to concentrate on any sound whatsoever from that game to actually be able to play it well. Yeah. In fairness, I didn't do rally stages because I do like listening to pace notes, but every other discipline in that game I was just playing it basically on silent, listening to it. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. I would say likewise, but that would give you a bit of an ego boost, so. I think I've committed to that corner harder every single time. So either this Impreza is an absolutely terrible opponent, or this Evo is a bit OP compared to the times we've been against it. Or the Corolla is just shit. I'll let you decide. I will let you decide. But we've actually done more races than I thought we would today. We're almost 2 hours into this. And I don't feel like stopping. The little one's asleep, Rebecca's got the monitor, Rebecca's ill, so the less time I spend in bed beside her, the less chance I have of getting sick, so I might just stay here for a couple of hours. Yeah, I was thinking of actually stopping this earlier and doing some recording of Toka Race Driver to make some more videos for that for YouTube, but I'm enjoying this. Might even let the dog out at some point and then go for a piss myself. Yeah, we're absolutely tight in this Impreza. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think that the Lancers are probably pretty OP in most things. They were pretty good as a rally car, in fairness to them. Let's not deny them that. As much as I hated the fact that they were good against McRae, they were a good car with some good drivers. Right then, I think it should be a normal race next. Well, a regular circuit, shouldn't it? Tokyo R246. What a place to use the Sylvia, I suppose. Although I feel like we're going to be up against some tough opposition. But we've unlocked the Sylvia, so I feel like it's the right time to use it. Although it's pretty underpowered compared to a lot of other stuff. But this is a twisty technical. Well, it's not too twisty, but it's a semi-technical circuit anyway. So maybe we can have a good effort with it. But we'll see. This is maybe not the car of choice, but we've unlocked it anyway. So let's give it a bash. But then again, I do forget even the lesser powered S-Class cars do go against some of the rally cars. And I don't think I've seen the Clio yet in arcade mode. That's fun. So we should make some pretty light work of these rally cars then. And a Clio. Well, it would help if I change gear though, wouldn't it? It's such a weird combination, isn't it? There's 4 rally cars, a GT3 other car, and a Renault Clio. I know that's technically it is a race car as well, but it's a Renault Clio, isn't it? Would you imagine that the slowest rally car here is the Corolla Marvis? Imagine that. Watch it come second now. Bye bye Pietro. Come on. Came in. Oh, too wide through there. Didn't quite work. Oh, dirty bastard in the Corolla. No, I can't. Come on. Oh, I was going to help the Evo go flying up the inside there. One pure job, boost you through. Imagine if I just failed to brake for this corner. Oh no. Oh, even the Clio. Come on, Clio. Let's push you past the Corolla. Ah, boo. I do like those Clios, in fairness. They are pretty cool. I don't know if you watched the episode of my GT2 playthrough where I tried to make one of them into a rally car. It didn't go very well. It just didn't happen the way it was meant to happen. Probably for the best, to be fair. I tried to make an MR2 rally car as well, but the game wouldn't let me. Oops. I was just trying to be different for once. This is another track I actually miss in the more modern Gran Turismos. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what was the last one it was actually in. Was it in GT5? Or was it just GT4? I can't remember now actually. Here's another track actually, which is a weird. This is a weird sort of crossover or change of topic, but it's the Milan circuits in Grid. They didn't appear in anything else after that, which is really disappointing because they were pretty fun. I think they did come back. Was it in Grid 2, a different variation of it, but I don't know. The main Milan circuit in Grid was just an absolute blast. And I'm not a huge fan of these circuits, but I just had good fun on that one. Yeah, so not the old small shape Clio. I had like one of the, when they changed the shape on them to the newer shape at the time in the mid to late 2000s. I had one of the first changes. I had an 07 Clio, pretty bog standard base trim, but I had one of the newer shapes. I think I had the, I think 2006 is when they changed, and I got a 2007 model. So actually, it was pretty decent as first cars go. Did everything I needed it to do. And it was cheap enough that I could buy it on my first full-time job wage. And then I moved to the mainland, moved to the big city, didn't need a car. And then when I finally needed a car, I got a titanium Ford Fiesta, sorry. Again, pretty shit. Well, the titanium models are quite nice, but this was a heap of shit, this one. I think the bonnet catch rust 3 times on it. Couldn't open the bonnet. And then one of the last times I had the car running something must have happened to it. It just billowed out black smoke. Not long after I'd actually had an accident in it too. I got rid of it pretty quickly after that and got it as a Suzuki possession. And the garage I traded it in didn't even check it or nothing. So I even said to them, like, do you not want to check it? Because I knew it was dodgy. And they were like, no, that's fine. So I just let them have it. I got my nice obscure Suzuki. I'd love a game with that car in it. It's such a weird car. Like nothing outstanding about it at all. It would just be nice to have such a weirdly obscure car in a game. I think there's only one video game that has it in. I can't remember what game it is, but it's not anything we get over in this part of the world. I think it was Japanese only. But the Suzukis are pretty decent. I know you put your Swift, but the Kizashi was a weird car. But it was a weird car. It was 4-wheel drive, which was bizarre in itself, but in a good way. The Americans got the manual version, and us here in Europe got the automatic version only. Don't ask me how or why. The Americans got the bog standard, I think they were all 2.4 litre engines, but they got the bog standard 2.4 litre manual. and in Europe and Britain we got the sportier version, alloys and stuff, and it was the 2.4 litre automatic with a really terrible CVT gearbox. Really terrible gearbox. So I like the car, but also for having such a big engine, the brake horsepower output was pathetic, absolutely pathetic. It was all show of a big engine and no go. So it'd be nice to do some actual stuff to it to make it better. And I'd like the manual of it as well, but I liked it. It was a smooth driving car, pretty spacious. It was equivalent cars like Skoda Octavias and stuff, and it was like 4 or 5 grand cheaper to buy than them. But I think if they'd given it like a 1.8 or a 2 litre variant, they would have actually sold really well and probably outsold all the competitors, just because they were that much cheaper. They'd have probably made very good taxis, to be fair. But yeah, wasn't to be. They put a ridiculously big engine and no power in it, and it was a weird car. But I liked it. Really, well, the French always just have it a bit backwards. So yeah, that sounds a bit right, Marvis. No worries, Pop. Enjoy. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll see you at some point.
Check your
next week.
distance.
Check your distance. Stupid French fuck. I love that clip, man. We were driving hatchbacks when that clip was made. Right, this has been pretty plain sailing on this car, to be honest with you. It's been quite nice. A few mistakes here and there, but I'm 99% sure this is one of the cars you win in your with you playthrough, so everybody owns it at some point. A little bit of Overseer. It's a great album, actually. I really enjoyed it. We also have some songs on the Stuntman game as well, which is a fun game to play. I do want to play at some point again. Reminisce. Eyes getting heavy now, man. It is a little bit of a night, to be fair. Oh, my nose skipped itchy. That was a good win. I did check with it. The Corolla came last place, was it? Yeah, it was last place. Imagine that, Marvis boy. Imagine that. That's the way to do it, man. Sometimes it doesn't always need to be a power output difference for some cars. It really doesn't. Wait, what was that? Oh, sorry. Just in the single player banner thing there was a car that I looked at and I thought it was one of those, was it the Ford Indigo concept thing? But it's not, it's the Nissan R390, I think it was. Yeah, I know. Shocking time in that Marvis. Right, I'm gonna quickly let the dog out and have a quick pee myself, and then we'll be back, and we're gonna do probably. Well, let's drive this. We'll drive the Skyline in just a moment. But yeah, see you in a second. Right, I am back. Oh yeah, right, so. Hello. This is Skyline time. Let's, no. Manual racing. Yeah, I was thinking of cheap on it. Yeah, definitely, that's it. You kind of wanted to make it as affordable for as many people as possible. It's the best marketing strategy to get as many people driving your car as possible and buying it. Right, let's go. Keeping the GT500s. Keep away the prototypes and whatever else and everything else in between. Gran Valley, it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, hello, up the inside, there we go. Oh, I forgot about that Mercedes, man. Nice bit of DTM there. They're pretty planted as well, if I remember rightly. Pretty low carbon. They spark. It's one of the first cars I remember sparking in this game. So that was always quite cool to see. Whoa! Keep it. Oh, I was going to say, I thought I saw a list of storm somewhere behind me. Oh, bloody hell, that Mercedes just slammed into the anchors or something. Hit an invisible wall or some sort. Right, where the inside is going. Yeah, I'll see how many races I'm going to carry on doing. It's 10 past 7 at night, so we'll see. Whoa. How many more I want to keep doing. It's good making a bit of progress in this. As much as arcade mode doesn't have too much about it. Yeah, it's still fun to do regardless. It's certainly taken me a long time to complete the arcade mode itself. The amount of times I just don't stream. Cheeky dive bomb there. Oh, too deep. Whoa. I'll read that in the screen just a second. Wish we crashed that pit wall as I'm reading. Yeah. Listen, see when a car is engineered well, it's always going to be a bit of a winner. It's one of the things I like about the Volvo I've got. That you can tell it's been engineered in a way to make things pretty easy for folk. Like the lights, honest to God, see changing the lights on my car. It's amazing. I'm absolutely mesmerised by it. You pull it up in, then the whole light comes out, and then you can just twist the back off, or unclip it, take the bulb out, put the bulb in, clip it back on, put the light back in, put the little rod back in, Bob's your uncle. It's just so fucking easy, man. Anyone can do it. It's just designed in such a clever way. Oh. Too deep. Way too deep. I know you've probably not heard that too much in your life, Marvis, but it happens. It happens. Like the Clarkson's smug face. I find it funny how understeery this gets, and then all of a sudden you kind of stop it dead, plug the throttle, and it's just oversteer central. Cut the corner. Like, I know it's not barren, but for some reason I feel like this is a lot more barren than the game used to be, but like Gran Valley, but I know it's not. There's a lot more happening here than there was in the older versions of this circuit. Maybe it just feels a lot wider on GT3 than GT1. Can't remember how many times I've played it on GT2 yet. My mind is throwing a blank. But Gran Turismo wanted to have a lot less circuits, so you did repeat a lot of them more often than you would in some of the other titles. Oh, that's what I get for looking away. always a cheeky bastard. Marv was always a cheeky bastard. Oh, yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the things about that Suzuki. Actually, I think that was a bit of a ball, like taking things in the light on that thing. I remember reading somewhere somebody's like, oh yeah, you have to take the whole front end off, and I was like, oh my fucking god. But no, if you get your hands in at the right angles, you can do it. But it's just not. It isn't ideal. You don't need to take the front end off. But I was reading on forums and stuff, and then somebody took a bumper off and this and the next, and I was like, fuck me, if that's all it is to change a light, I am not doing that. I'll pay someone to do it. Do seem to go through lights awfully quickly in this Volvo though, which is a little bit frustrating, but at least they're easy to change. It makes life a little bit easier. I never actually thought those alloys used to be. Remind me after this race and I'll go look at them. Oh, stop way too deep for that. Hey, buddy. It's just nice when you get a good flow around here. That was a nice wee section, that was. Helped them I could actually change the gear though. Oh Jesus, did you? Must just be on that model because Rebecca had a Passat and it wasn't that hard to change the lights, thankfully. Hers you could actually just reach it behind and do it. It wasn't too difficult actually. Yeah, some cars are very unnecessary. I think the Fiesta was quite a nightmare to change the lights as well. It was quite cramped in behind that. Yeah, the lights in that one, that was a bit annoying actually. Oh yeah, no, hers was at. Oh, I thought that was last lap. Hers was at 2014. Passat's that old? Wow. I don't remember them going that far back. Then again, what other kind of saloon or would they have been? I'm trying to think of other, off the top of my head, other VWs. 90s, were they? Yeah. I'm trying to think of other. Like comparing like Mondeos and Lagunas and Vectras. VW only ever had the Passat, didn't they? Like I know Ford, they had like the Anglia and stuff before that, in the older version. Cortina, they had some 5-door as well, if I remember rightly. The Anglia definitely did. Can't think of too many old Vauxhalls. The Calibra was a coupe rather than a saloon. The Astra. The Astra was more a hatchback. You did get some different shaped Astras, but it was always the Vectras. Can't think of any other ones on the top of my head. And then you had the Insignia, which is the newer one. Renault's always had the Lagunas. Can't think of many other ones, so I only think of the Passat with the. No, but like for the saloons, Bentley, like Beetles are more a hatchback, aren't they? For the saloons, like BMW and Mercedes and Audi have got a vast range of saloons, but I'm thinking in the early years, obviously you've got You've had other cars since then, like they've got the CC and is it the Brora? Or Bora? I can't remember. Yeah. But I don't remember any older ones. Right, let's have a look at Marvis's alloys quickly. The ones I might look at. Oh, nice. They'll be quick. They'll be smart. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 8 spokes. And they look smart when they're cleaned up. They will look smart as fuck. Yeah, I know the hatchbacks did pretty well. Well, saloons were always the thing to have back in the 90s and early 2000s, weren't they? Then the hatchbacks started catching on, like you say. Right, let's do the NSX here, around Laguna. But I can't think of any other saloons that VW had back then other than the Passat, didn't they? They had a few QBs because they had like the Corrado and stuff. And then they made it. They put in the Scirocco as well, obviously. Corrado. I'm thinking of the yeah. And then the Scirocco's, but I don't think of many other saloons that they had. Again, I don't think of Vauxhall having many other than the Vector at the time either. I like Nissan Primeras and all that as well. 3 series and 5 series. BMs. I don't know if you got Saloon A3s back then as much as you do now, but then you had the A4s. And then Mercedes had their different classes as well. Oh, I've lost a bit into the corkscrew. Never mind coming out in the corkscrew. Thanks, Super Up. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, they were. Yeah, VW pretty much nailed it with the Polo and the Golf, didn't they? And again, so, as much as I hate Vauxhalls, they nailed it with the Corsa. Ford nailed it with the Focus and the Fiestas. Astras were popular for a while as well. Just not a fan. Just I hate Vauxhalls, but I absolutely hate them. And then the French. The French just got hatchbacks nailed down to a T, didn't they? Why am I dawdling in the lower reaches of this race at the moment? Come on. Is that a Vauxhall in the lead? I'm talking about Vauxhalls and there's that fucking one winning. No, it's not. I was going to say I thought there was like an Astra or a Calibre in this race. It would technically be an Opel. Same shit, different batch. Oh, a little bit deep. Depends on the skyline. I think because at Gran Turismo the most iconic GT500 livery is the Supra, but other than that, what would you say is the most iconic? I'm going to be like the Calsonic Skyline there? Would it be this Ravering NSX? I personally think it's that yellow Pennzoil one that stands out like a sore thumb. You've got the Denso Stars Supras, got that Loctite Skyline at front. You've got the what are they called? What was the black Supras? Obviously not that popular since I can't remember them. Got some of the Mugen NSXs as well. So that blue ray brake wasn't there. Blue ray brake in the 6. Oh, that Pennzoil Skyline, the yellow with the black at the bottom, it just screams like the PS1 Destruction Derby to me. Just the colour scheme of some of the cars you get in that game. It just, I don't know, something about it, I like it. Right, we can keep this for a lap and a half, we'll be laughing. Keep losing the rear going into the car slope. Normally it's the outside, the exit, that's the problem, but I'm having issues on the entrance. Jeez. Yeah, the Castrol liveries are just kind of synonymous with Toyota in general, to be honest, aren't they? I think Gran Turismo has done a lot for the GT5 and the classic cars and like pop culture. Outside of Japan, you wouldn't know much about them if it wasn't for the GT series. I personally wouldn't feel. So you've got this era that I've been in. You've got some of them in Gran Turismo 1 and 2. And then from GT3, GT4, GT5, you've got the kind of this era of them. And then in GT6 and some in GT5 I think, but GT6 especially, you've got the more modern ones from the late 2010s. And then they kind of start adding newer ones slowly into the newer games, but this era was made pretty popular with this game. Whoa. Way too much curb, oh my god. Almost threw that away in the last lap of the last corner there, my word. I was lucky. No. The handling model has been quite drifty in these cars. I don't have any assists on either, which kind of doesn't help keep it in a straight line. I know, that was a silly way of doing the last corner. Right, I think I might do one more race. I think I need to kind of call it time here. I'm going 2.5 hours, which is kind of the longest I think I've ever done. GT3 arcade mode. We'll do one more race. What should be a fucking... No, it's not a rally. Rome circuit. Do we stay in these kind of cars? What do I want to drive? I think these are the wrong cars to do the Rome circuit in. Do we just go in and ask the touring car for slagging off Vauxhalls? Who am I? Look, you can't tell me I'm nothing but fair. I'm going in a car I actively despise. Well, I don't despise them. Touring car is pretty good actually. But I despise Vauxhalls. And here I am driving one to round things off. No worries, Marvis. That's fair. It's getting late. It is late. I'm on my last race anyway, so yeah. We shall catch you next time, hopefully, whether it's your stream or my stream. We shall see you at some point. Maybe try and get you a copy of Dirt 3 as well to join us next time we do Dirt 3, because that's fun. Oh, I see, look, they're drifting them too. It's not just me. Yeah, really. Do you know what? I actually quite like the Calibra. As much as I hate Foxholes, I quite like the Cleaver tuning car, man. It was an absolute blast. Are they any match for a GT500 car? They shouldn't be, but you never know. GTM was pretty wild back then. Late brakes. Stops pretty well, in fairness to it. Stops too well, I was not expecting that. And in that time it doesn't stop as well as I wanted it to do, and I fucking understand it that well. Love it. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna... Oh, hit the car by the inside. Oh, look at the sparks. I love the sparks, man. The sparks in this game as a kid, I was just gobsmacked. It's like, oh my god. And then I would always just try and make them spark on purpose. I was blown away, honestly. It was like the coolest thing in the world. It's still pretty cool, to be fair. I would still make a car spark in this game whenever possible. Ad breaks in 50 seconds for anybody that's not subscribed, I do apologise. Seagull, God, you hear that? I think we're gonna make it. There's spark. Yeah, I got sparks. I was a bit dubious about picking race cars around here. I was thought about doing road cars instead for a change, but it feels pretty good. Oh my god, turn. Feels pretty good as he understeered into the wall. And then does change gear. Hello. Hey Jimmy. What's happening, my man? Hope you're doing good. You just caught me in my last race. Finally got rid of Marvis. Hello. Actually joined just in time for adverts, actually. Right, these guys are catching me because I'm making mistakes. This is not ideal. This is not ideal. Go turn, please turn. Thank you. No. Oh, that was terrible. Thank goodness this isn't the last lap. Back from that stage, mate. How's it going? I was just saying, hope you're doing good. Jim Jump, you joined right in time for the adverts. How's things anyway? Yeah, sitting, of course, just how's the last race? My last race, I'm getting tired. I had enough. Trying to speak to Marvis for the last 2 hours. We got rid of him in the end, so it's fine. Poor Marvis. It's late, Jimmy. You should be going to bed. It's past your bedtime, mate. You should be going to bed too. I know, but that's because you always come at fucking midnight. And you can't see you always catch me at the end of my streams because that means I have to stream. I never stream. It never happens, it's always slow and delayed. The youth of today, Brentley, isn't it? The youth of today. Those bastards. I was going to say some of us have work in the morning. I don't have work in the morning, but I've got 18-month-old to deal with. Right, last lap, let's make it. That was a good lap for a change. Let's make this even better. Fastest lap or nothing, right? No, I don't like that. It's not going to be the fastest lap. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I've ruined it. This was all your fault, Jamie. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to do it again. Okay, Jamie, I have to do it again, so. That's annoying. It's my own fault. I was pushing a little bit hard to try and get the fastest lap. I blame Marvis for leaving me. It's my support gone. Right, let's do this again. Or I'm getting tired, that's what it is. I'm blame the tiredness. Holding in a yawn. Right in the middle, look at that. Okay, so much understand. Oh no, piss off. You hit me, mate. You hit me. There you go. There's your first shot. Surprising my first shot, actually. I'm tired and late. Nope, hit the curbs. Getting the sparks out for the boys. Pot's not in bed yet because he's shooting TikToks. Oh, I turned it way too early there. Where is Pot? Was he not streaming today? Is he not normally streaming on a Sunday? Or did I miss it earlier? Right, I need to just keep this distance ahead. Last time I was this far, I kept making mistakes. I curb that side would surely absolutely destroy the other side of one of these cars. Like that diffuser at the back would be wrecked. The floor as well, for sure. I'm sure the tires wouldn't go put up a car like that either. Oh, why I always hit that bloody wall. God damn it. change it. I was too busy listening to the guitar come in and figure out what song that was that I didn't change here. So I don't think I recognise it, but I think it might be Ash. Yeah, no, it's not Ash. That carb's always lethal in the ways. So it's like that's much better right there. Look at that. That was smooth movement. Movement even. Start the last lap now. Can't make the same mistake as last time. No mistakes. No mistakes, please. No mistakes. No mistakes. A lot of times getting slower than what happened to my good laps. That wasn't quite as good as last time. Make the same mistake and then go around that corner as quick as possible. Yeah, I was trying to get a good run to make a good lap, see if we beat the fastest lap in the last lap, but I just way too eager on the throttle. It didn't take us wide a berth for that one to get a good exit. But barring a mistake, got this one pretty much won. Getting that last corner wrong a few times, but that's not a fantastic lap. Still a second, 1.2 seconds slower from the best lap. But anyway, crossed the line, got the win. Good way to end the video, beating off the GT500 cars. And getting another first place. So we made a bit of progress today. I think it was pretty good. Pretty good, all things considered. I'll double check how many races we did. I think we've definitely done. We've done the first 6 here. We did 5 there. Okay, I did more than I thought. So we've done 11 there, and then we did the last 4 here. Yeah, we did Apricot Hill, didn't we? So we did 15 races all in. It isn't bad, and we had to repeat 1 or 2 twice there. So that's not too bad considering we're on the hard level or the hard section now, which is longer races too. So yeah. Can't be too upset with that. Let's go save it now though, because we have to save this game. But yeah, all in all, not too shabby. Let's go back in there so we get the song in the background. And yeah, we're gonna end it there. We've done our bit. Done our bit today for that one. We're going to go and see if there's anybody else online playing this or something similar, or a friend of ours that we can maybe go and raid. There's a guy that we do actually follow who's also playing Gran Turismo 4 at the moment, so that might be actually. Oh my god, that's like who we go and raid. There is somebody playing Gran Turismo 3 at the moment. They're Portuguese speaking, so we'll try and keep it to an English speaker. Oh, it's Aero. So we've been following him for years, but he's just about to go live with Gran Turismo 4 by the looks of things. He's doing a GT4 100%. He's on day 12 apparently. So he started his Steam 8 minutes ago. So I don't know when he's gonna appear his face. But yeah, we'll go and raid him in just a moment's time and see how he's getting on. But yeah, thanks everyone that's stuck by today with this one. It's been nice to see some familiar faces and some new faces as well. Considering I've not streamed in an awful long time, it is always nice to see. But yeah, thanks very much. We're going to go and set up the raid for Aero. Even if he's not there, we're going to go raid him anyway because I need to go to bed because I is tired. But yeah, I'd recommend watching him when he starts because he's an entertaining guy, and he does a lot of different racing things between Gran Turismo and iRacing and everything else in between. Let's see on his channel he's had Mecha Chameleon, iRacing, Motor Time Behind the Wheel, GT4, and Gamble with Your Friends recently, as his recently streamed games. So yeah, he's got a good selection for you to look at. So yeah, I would recommend giving him a follow and see what he's up to. But yeah, thanks very much. Good night everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.